Welcome. You have joined the right side at night.
It's too loud.
That was
At night.
That was so loud.
The
At
right
night.
side
At night.
after dark.
The night side. It's the night side. I'm Amy Beth. She's Allison. He's JP. We are the right side, and we're the show that goes there. We hope you are as excited as we are for this day to finally get here. In fact, in the 8:30 block, we may be toasting. Right, Sinclair?
Yeah.
We're going to toast, and we hope you do too. We don't care what you use, but we've made it to the end of a cycle that was anything but boring. We'll have predictions tonight. We will have a lot of guests calling in starting in a few minutes, running through basically the whole night. But how was it where you guys voted? What did it look like for you? I noticed when Governor Ivey voted, there were 0 people around.
Wait, I missed
that too.
the high stepper. Can you look it up?
Well,
Yeah,
the
let's
high
see.
stepper was, she was wearing her all red and she looked so
Did
pretty.
she have her lipstick on?
Oh, yeah, she looked beautiful. And I just noticed there was nobody behind her. And I thought, wow, that is just kind of exactly what it was like.
You better put that on
When
the
I
screen, JP.
There was no one,
Let's see what it looked like down
even
there.
though it's allegedly election day, which is why we're here.
Oh, she looks, gosh, she is daring wearing her white in the rain.
Look at her cute little shoes she has.
Gosh,
on.
but come on,
She's
honey.
there's
She's
no
out of
one
school. She needed, look at that
behind
window.
there. I know.
That
I
window
know.
looked
It's a
dilapidated.
dark gym. It's a real dark gym.
Can you imagine being in the booth voting and then you just hear next to you, excuse me. Excuse me, honey.
No,
No.
she said, "Let me see what's in my purse." You remember that ad she did? Maybe we'll have to pull that one up later, where she had her purse spread out on the table.
No.
No.
Oh, did I make that up?
No, I'm sure that was.
I feel like she pulled a gun out of her handbag.
I wish I would have been there for that.
So I just voted at. Usually I vote in the morning.
Yep.
I voted at 5:00 tonight.
Me too. That's
Yeah, just
weird,
kinda
but we're
on your
not
way
at
in.
the same place.
No, I didn't see you.
Did y'all
I
check what
see.
number voter you were?
Yeah, I did.
What number?
Okay, and this is what's scary. Last time I voted, let's say it was at 9:00 in the morning. This time 5:00, and the numbers were lower.
Wow.
It was like one machine was 290 votes, and one machine was 108 or something.
That's just.
This is North Shelby County. This is
What about you, Abs? Did you check?
No, I didn't check. Molly and I were too busy talking to our friends who were, the registrars and doing the thing. I don't know.
you
They're our
didn't look at the
neighbors.
number.
No, because we were too busy talking to our friends, and then we sat down to vote. And normally I would have looked today. It's just exciting when you take your college child to vote.
That is a big deal.
So we had fun voting together again, but I didn't notice. But what I can tell you is that there were maybe 9 people in there when we voted. Most of them were the workers.
That sounds familiar.
was not
there were
good.
probably 7 workers where I was, and not one other person was sitting at a table voting when I
Oh,
voted.
Gosh.
Not one.
I wish I could. I voted a week ago, absentee, but I was honest. I expected a low turnout, obviously, but it's just disappointing, I guess, because this is so important. And I get it. It's not like we're in it, so it's probably a lot more important to us. But these are important offices, like your senator, your attorney general, your lieutenant governor, and nobody's showing up. It's like, guys,
But why?
I mean, because they're turned off by it with the negativity, the ads, the constant text, everything. They don't want to look at it anymore, which I understand. I mean, that's probably a bigger conversation we can have later on in the show, but that's why. But I wish it wasn't, because it's so important.
And it's raining.
And it was raining.
We're bad weather reverse.
So it wasn't raining in North Alabama, from my understanding, but it was raining Birmingham South, which is, it's crazy for statewide races. That stuff makes a difference. And I don't know how it affects things. I'm curious if y'all have heard any updates from the field. By the way, the polls officially closed right as we were starting the show. So we will be watching numbers as they come in. It's harder in a statewide race. They put the workers, they'll put the tape on the window at the door. And so if you have people stationed in your county or around the state, and as soon as the polls close, you can have people show up and say, okay, at Double Oak Church, we had 300 votes for such and such. And you can keep track, and you could probably find out who won quicker than
you really can.
The Secretary of State's office posts them. What?
We got numbers coming in already.
Ooh.
Here, I'll pull
Well,
it
when
up.
there's only 2 votes, pretty easy.
But
This is great.
It's just kind of funny. They closed 6 minutes ago, and we've already got numbers coming in. We got 14 votes for West Allen, 6 for John Wall, 6 minutes in.
Okay, where was this?
This is all like statewide.
I know, but does it say what county this is?
What do you mean?
JP, are you looking on the Secretary of State website?
Yeah, it's all of them.
So if you go back, it'll say like the counties that have reported. Anyway, that
Oh, counties.
One-
Oh,
because
I
you can
see.
yeah.
you can start
Oh,
because
okay.
see
No, I
that's
don't
the
know which
thing.
county
I
it is.
remember in the primary, let's say in the U.S. Senate race, they hadn't counted Jefferson County. Jefferson County is historically one of the, if not the last county to come in and be reported. So for the longest time, Steve Marshall was ahead of Jared Hudson. Well, once Jefferson County dropped, which was late, that's when Jared Hudson went ahead. So it matters kind of where you're getting the numbers from.
That's true. I guess I didn't think about like the counties going one by one. I thought they all reported like one.
Oh,
vote.
no.
It's sporadic. It takes a while. You have your people run around and look at the numbers and look at the tape, like Allison said, and then you try to figure it out. And usually the campaign knows before anybody else does. But it's, boy, that'll make your heart just thunder if you're the candidate and you're waiting for it to come in, because it's a hard fought runoff cycle. And this one got nasty. So we can't wait for these numbers to come in, but I'm sure the candidates really can't wait for the numbers to come in.
Do you want to kind of set it up? We have Will Ainsworth coming on at 7:30. His predictions, he's going to make predictions again for the primary. First round were almost spot on. Will's a smart guy, but I was still shocked. He was
very close.
He beat us. We didn't stink it up, but he still beat us. So we'll go through his predictions. We'll come out, tell you our predictions and percentages. But I'm curious, Abs, you've been in a war room.
Wait, real quick. We got comments coming in already.
Oh, sweet.
Oh,
Yeah.
Julie on Rumble, she says at her poll in Marshall County at 5:00, she was in the low 200s.
Oh,
It's no good. But I'm glad. But boy, I'm so glad y'all pay attention.
unlike
This is
Abs.
big time. Yeah, I just didn't even. We were talking. It was fun.
Allie from Athens says,
Hey,
What's
Allie.
up, Allie?
"Hi kids," and on my way into a watch party. There's Allie, and then we got Annie on the Facebook.
No, you didn't finish that.
Oh, it says JP, looking forward to your article.
Yeah.
Thank you, Allie.
She's a fan.
And then Annie just says, "Hola,
Annie.
Hey, Annie.
Hola.
hola."
Hola.
Aw,
She's so cute.
isn't she?
Oh, Pamela Casey's on the comments.
Pamela.
She says she was 400 in Aniana.
Mm.
Hey, go Aniana.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good number. Okay. They get the gold star of the night so far.
Okay,
Shelby
so
County's
that-
tanking.
Hey, that just turned into the competition. So y'all pay attention if you looked at the numbers, and let's see who does win.
I'll say this.
Okay.
I won't say who it was, but one of my Facebook friends in Coleman, posted at like 9:00 this morning and said they were voter number 14.
No, that's so bad. At least they voted.
Yeah, at least they did vote.
That's
really
good. They did.
I love it when people text in. It's fun.
Annie says, "Y'all are sweet and a hoot. Is Charlie with us?"
Oh, y'all.
What?
I really, somebody suggested that we make Charlie our mascot. And actually we talked about that.
Yeah.
And I kind of think, do you think John, I don't think he would.
What? Give us Charlie?
Yes.
I think he'd give us Charlie.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Watch it be like one of his nieces. and we're
Yeah,
asking
he
to
like
take
had
it.
to
Oh,
take
yeah.
it from a niece.
Mhm.
Anyway, how awesome would that be?
It'll be so fun.
Because it's like an inside joke. It's like a club. If you know, you know, and you're one of us.
Well, and listen, I mean, we can't sleep on the heifer. So we also need, because that kicked off the
Heifers.
whole
You're right.
cycle.
You're right.
And heifers are young and fresh, but we were called heifers, and that was the beginning. And now, you know, with the raccoon, they just be so adorable.
We're
back there.
basically going to be a petting zoo.
And then our Canada geese, it's actually how you say it. You don't say that they're Canadian geese. I was corrected by somebody, which makes me sad. I want to call them Canadian geese, and I will.
It's not even correct English.
It's not, but that's what they said. And I'm like, what do you mean ruining my whole life with this information? But our geese left us. So we only have Charlie really left to make us happy. And you should go right there.
I think we need to. Yeah. I
And
like
if
that
not,
idea.
I'll order one on Amazon. And we'll say it's Charlie.
It's Charlie's brother.
Charlie's
Farley.
twin.
Charlie. I think
Okay.
Charlie's going to stick around.
We're getting a lot more comments, by the way.
Okay.
Pamela-
Yay.
Everybody's like awake. They've had their coffee. This is awesome.
Pamela Casey says that she expects less than 4,000 in Blount County.
How many people live in Blount County?
5.
You know, so what? So my polling place.
That was mean.
Kidding. I love
Approximately
Blount County.
approximately
everybody-
60,000.
60,000.
I went to
So
school
do
up
the
north.
math.
People asked
That's
if 3
like-
people lived in Alabama.
That's not even 10%.
What do we
my-
have? 3,800,000 registered voters.
628.
Okay.
Not even funny.
Not funny.
It's not even funny, but my polling place, this is all I want to say. I do want to say hi to Jarek. He said he's watching at home.
Hey, Jarek.
I wonder if he thought we died when we weren't here.
Yeah,
today.
I when he texted, are y'all doing it on location today?
Oh,
Like,
look at my
Oh,
babies.
You're watching.
Hi, babies.
I don't even know what I was gonna say.
You were
Oh, they
gonna
said
say-
12%, 12% in Shelby County, which I guess is better than Blount County.
Okay. So what we need is with our listeners who are and our watchers, our viewers, our friends, the Brain Trust, we need to literally figure out how to connect the dots for people and make these things matter so people actually turn out. The dots are not connected in everyday life. And so people outside of the Brain Trust, that's y'all, don't really care. How do we get people to care? That's going to be one of the questions I want to ask everybody who calls in. How?
I say we take their phones away until they vote,
Okay.
Yep.
or we take off the College World Series playing. We can't do that. What else? I mean,
No dessert until you vote.
Yeah, it's got to be consequences because, hey, saving America and the state and getting kiddie porn out of the libraries doesn't seem to be enough.
Because for the people who are on the socials and they say they wish life was different, now the question is, but did you vote?
Mhm.
Like instead of the t-shirt, but did you die? The t-shirt should be, but did you vote?
By the way, the one county that's reporting is Escambia.
Oh, that's not great.
Where's that? Down
That's
south?
down south.
Is that the beach?
Yeah,
I guess so.
That's the beach.
it's down there.
Um,
They get tornadoes and stuff. Hurricanes.
Pamela Casey says we need to make Election Day a state holiday to fix that.
I like that.
Okay.
That's
I
why
like
we did
that.
the tailgate. You don't like it?
What?
Well, I don't know. The guy who actually convinced me otherwise is Dale Jackson. It's shocking. But,
Hold on.
Because Dale doesn't like to party.
You need to, the way he explained it, which I kind of agree, you need some skin in the game to go vote. Because like if you give people off work, you think that's going to make them vote? Like you
No,
need to,
they're going to go to the lake for the
yeah,
day.
you need to have someone who cares enough to leave work to go and vote. You have to have skin in the game. It has to mean something to you.
All right, look.
Super Bowl Monday though needs to be a holiday.
Listen. I just have one fun thing I have to dip in here. Okay, because we're toasting at the end of the night. We are.
Yes,
We're
it's not going to be your
legit
average
toasting.
toast.
They're
It
gonna try to hurt me.
It involves
Question
eyeglasses,
to everybody out
eye
there.
protection.
Don't cheat. Instead of the word of the day, first trivia question of the night.
Okay.
I've got several.
Close my eyes.
How many gallons of liquor did George Washington serve to potential voters? It was enough that he blew his entire campaign budget on the liquor.
Is
How
this on
many-
election day?
I don't know. This is from Wood County, Texas election night fun fact.
I've heard this before. I
How
can't
many
remember.
gallons?
How many gallons of liquor did he serve to potential voters? Enough that he blew his entire campaign budget on it.
I have a question.
Yes, ma'am. Did George Washington still have a British accent? I'm kidding.
I'm sure.
Don't you think?
Yeah.
Okay, how many?
Were his teeth real?
No, teeth were not real, and he wore spectacles.
You know how they talk about, I've got to do some math. But you know, they say, I got a handle, I got a fifth.
Yeah,
What is that a fifth of?
drinks.
No, but I mean, is that
I
a
don't know.
gallon?
Honey,
You know what?
Chris
is
Shaver, can you text
isn't-
me?
Isn't a handle a
What is
fifth?
that? Is a hand?
Is that a fifth of a
What is
gallon?
it? Does it mean it's like 5 fingers? Like, I don't know.
No, because that's
Allison?
going to tell me. No,
We talk about. We don't know most of this stuff that we talk about.
it's
Like when it comes to
that's
alcohol.
going to tell me how many
But-
gallons to guess.
Hold on, I'm
All
gonna
right.
look it up. I'm looking
Excuse me. How many gallons?
I'm trying to
Everybody
guess.
vote.
it up. Okay, it's a handle.
Does it mean you're handling it?
Yeah, it has a handle.
It's 2.3
Down the
fifths. So how much is
hatch.
a fifth? Is 25 ounces. So what is
Woo!
that? Is that a fifth
A
of a gallon?
fifth is 25 ounces.
8 ounces in a cup.
In a
4
cup,
cups in
so-
a gallon.
So 5,
So 1 gallon.
basically.
It's like a milk jug.
A fifth is?
No, it's not.
I was
Actually,
saying-
you said how
No,
many?
it's not. Let's just
Anyway,
focus on
How many
how
gallons?
many gallons did George, my husband's hero, how many gallons?
200,000.
It's way too much.
There were like 5 people in America at
Um,
that time.
I'm gonna say like
No, but they drank a lot because they were cold.
They drank like fish.
400.
Wouldn't you drink like that if you came to a new world
I
and had a
mean-
lot of work to do?
Your teeth weren't real.
I'm gonna say 400.
This is liquor. And remember, liquor is far more potent.
Yeah, but
160 gallons.
oh,
That's a lot.
He blew his entire campaign budget
For-
on 160 gallons of liquor
well,
to serve to
that's
potential
not a very
voters.
big budget.
Well, it's just math
Did he win?
backwards.
Yeah, he did
Yeah, he won.
twice.
He won.
I didn't
He-
know if maybe he lost.
He got
He didn't never lose.
he got the voters so drunk they were like, make this guy king so we can drink every year. And they were like, guys, no.
I mean,
Is that
it's
what
not
we have
different
to
than
do?
Rome.
Is that what we have to do to get people to vote in Alabama?
Well, I tell you what else we have to do to vote. Yes, is we need buses to go around to pick up people and take them to the polling places.
Who's going to drive?
Chris Shaver, he's always wanted to drive a
Oh,
bus.
wait. Okay, we still just have 14 votes, West Allen.
Yeah. So Escambia County is still the only county I think that's reported.
Barrymore has 12. Jared Hudson has 6. Catherine has 14. Jay has 5. Corey Hill, 9. McGinnis, 8. Beaker, 6. Ziegler, 13. Okay, this was what somebody write some things down.
Okay, on it.
I'm curious if this very first, because this is probably just one tiny, I mean, what precinct only has 20 people voting? That's sad.
A tiny precinct.
That means in Escambia County, that only 20 people showed up.
Huh.
Huh.
Okay, so the first wave, how
But I'm curious if these correlate at the end of the night. If
How
the
accurate.
percentages are the
Mhm.
same.
That's a good. Yeah, that's a good thought. Yeah.
correlation? Got it. All right, friends.
Neighbors.
Do we want to read the rest of our comments? Real
Let's
quick?
read our
We're
comments.
gonna rapid fire 'em.
Because then
Okay, go.
I'm going to text Will and see if he's.
Graham on Facebook says he voted at 7 this morning. Only about 15 people were in line in Meridianville.
Hey, but there was a line?
Yeah, there was.
Oh, well, because it
Okay.
just opened.
Yeah, I guess so at 7 a.m. Yeah. It's actually my dad on the comments.
Hey,
Hey, Dad.
He says my poll workers were lonely.
Yeah, I bet.
Diana, our friend Diana says, "What in the Hale County? I should have waited to vote and not so early. My reporting time was at 10:30ish, and I was number 56."
What the hell, County? I love that that's catching on.
Hey, Diana.
56. That's pretty good, though.
That's not bad.
I mean, comparatively.
Nathaniel Butler on the Facebook says, "I know someone who was number 30 and Daphne at noon."
Oh, heavens.
That's not good.
It's not. And then Julie on the Rumble, she says, "I haven't missed a show, but I'm so excited to be watching live for the first time."
Oh,
Julie.
hi, Julie.
Yes. Okay. This is great. I bet we have lots of new
Yeah,
viewers
'cause
because
we're at night.
Welcome.
Rightside.
At
After dark.
At night.
All right, look, guys,
Look.
So we've got Rattle Off. Who's calling?
Well, Will
got a
Ainsworth
bunch.
is supposed to call right after this break.
'Kay.
And Scott Stahagen. I don't know. He must be really busy. He was supposed to call at 7:15 and said, I need to call in at 8. So whatever, Chairman.
Okay,
It's your world. So
Okay.
he's calling in around 8.
sure.
We have Susan DeBose that's calling in from Catherine Robertson's election night party. We have some people calling in from Jared Hudson. We have somebody calling in from Barry Moore, John Wall. Who else? Wes Allen,
Potentially Jay Mitchell.
potentially Jay Mitchell.
We'll get a statement from Wes Allen's campaign. Not a call him, but we'll get a
Okay,
statement.
all right. It's good. You know,
We need to
we're
get
here for
somebody
it.
on.
we're here for it. Guys,
What?
fine.
What?
This will correlate with the information we're receiving right now. This is not good news.
Uh-oh.
Do you know where we're ranked out of 172 countries in voter participation?
Close to the bottom.
172? Man, I love these games. Okay.
139th out of
You
172.
didn't even let me guess. I was just
Well,
settling in.
Sorry. Okay, I'll give you another question.
She was going to
Wait.
say 172.
139th?
Yeah.
This is why we can't have nice things. And we've made it 250 years, and people, we're not lasting 250 more if we don't participate.
That's right. So we'll show up and we'll do election. I mean, who knows where we'll go from here with our election night coverage. But guys, we got to put our heads together and figure out how to make changes. That's not a joke. That's like an assignment.
What?
Breaking the
Sorry.
law.
Came
my
so
bad.
fast.
Breaking the law.
It's about time for a break, though. If we're coming back for Will.
Yeah,
That's a good point.
So I do want to say during the break, I'm going to find the Yellowhammer article where they talk about the primary election this just a few weeks ago, and the surge in Democrat voting is astounding. And so even though we outnumber as Republicans and conservatives, we might get our tails kicked in the next coming elections if we aren't careful, mainly because we're lazy. We're
It's
going to
true.
do some numbering. Maybe Will be with us on the other side. We'll see. We're winging it tonight. We'll be back.
The real question, Allison Sinclair, is did we as Americans ever care? And if we did, when did we stop caring about who we put into office and why?
We definitely cared a lot for a long time. A long time. But I think now, I mean, you look at how members of Congress that have run for statewide, state level races this election cycle, the majority of them have lost because people are so disillusioned with the federal government and are absolutely tapping out because they're seeing what's happening with Trump, and we're going to go after COVID people, and we're going to go after the border, and we're going to get all the illegals out, and we're going to reform the election integrity and J6 and Epstein files. We're going to do all these things, and then nothing happens, no matter if it's Republicans or Democrats. So people just have They're like, why do I spend so much time worrying, thinking, investing money? Do you know how much money people pour into the election cycles? And then, you're out in California and don't think it doesn't happen here. And then the election is just stolen. I mean, why? I ask myself that often. I asked myself a lot that last week, to where JP had to check on me, say, Sinclair, are you okay? Because I'm like, what are we doing? What
Did you go Vanta Black?
I did. And I'm better now. But I mean, last week was a very black-pilled week that I'm like, why do I come in and do this every day? Why do I research? Why do I pay attention? Why do I spend time on the phone? Why do I spend time reading bills? Why do I spend time talking to people? Because it seems like, what difference does it make? And yet it makes a difference. And we have to stay engaged. I was reading this morning, and I love My Utmost for His Highest. Have y'all ever read Oswald Chambers? It's old.
I have one
devotional.
that's falling apart because it's so good.
It's so good. And this morning it was talking about the drudgery of life, and that your character is really shown in the drudgery of life when things aren't, grand and great and there's no high. And I thought about this election cycle of, this is the drudgery. This is the part where you want to be like, ugh, every day it's a new raccoon. It's a new influencer that's saying something crazy that doesn't even care about Alabama, but they're just being paid to care about Alabama. It's like, well, why? But it matters, because these topics matter. What we do every day matters. Who we elect to office matters, because God ordained government. He ordained the law. He ordained America. There's a whole thing that we could go down of why America is different and why we should fight for it. But anyway, all that to say, long answer, I understand why people don't care.
Yeah. Well, I'll say this. That's a good sign, honestly. Hold on, my camera's out of focus.
Ooh.
Unless I look fuzzy.
JP close up.
Okay, there we go. That's a good sign. I mean, what does the Bible say? If you're of the world, it'll spit you out. Like, it's not good to be of the world. And I think that just shows the Holy Spirit's discernment in you, Allison, that you're like, this is gross. Because politics is gross. For sure. It is not a fun game. But that's why we have to be in it, because we need Christians to be involved and engaged in it, because if they're not, then the evildoers and the grossness will win. So it's a good sign that you kind of get to where you're like, what's even the point? Because you're so outnumbered, but that shows that you're one of the good ones. We're one of the good ones from the sense of, we're not perfect, obviously, but our hearts are for Christ and not for the world and for politics. But that's even when it gets exhausting, that's why you have to keep fighting, because this is our mission field. That's how you have to look at it. Like, we are in the mission field for Christ, because it's the avenue is politics, but it is a ministry.
Politics is simply the rule of the city. That's all it means in Greek. That's it. Mm-hmm. And in Jeremiah, it says that you are to seek the welfare of your city, because when you do, you're supposed to build houses and live in them, plant vineyards, marry your sons and daughters, and seek the welfare of the city, because when it thrives, you too will thrive. And in the New Testament, it says, because the Bible is one, separated by 400 years, so there's no separation, that we are also to come against that which comes against Christ. That's what we do. And we're to demolish strongholds, we're to demolish arguments, and we're to be engaged. And if you look from the Old and New Testament, there are plenty of people highly involved in politics, like Daniel and David and Solomon and the guys in the New Testament. Everybody was. And when I feel like I am getting Vanta Black, the darkest color of black there is, by the way, is the Bible says in the Psalms, he who sits enthroned on high laughs. So no matter what you think about the people who are running for office, and even the people who think they've outsmarted us all, and they're playing their own little secret games, the word is that he who sits enthroned on high laughs at you. And so that's what we do. This is our mission field, and we are here to help connect the dots. We're looking forward to this being over. It is gross and disgusting. And for so many people, I think we've all heard it. Well, this is why I don't do politics. That's exactly right. But if you looked at some of the dudes in the Old Testament, their lives were not exactly savory. And you wouldn't have voted for them either.
It's a great point.
Look at David. Look at Solomon. Daniel was pretty badass. But you look at their lives and you would never have voted for him. And yet that's who God chose. So up and over all, the whole thing is your favorite word, sovereignty, and that it says God laughs. And I love that because our job is just simply to be available. But this is how our city is run. And this is the way we get it done, by stuff that seems so boring, but it matters. But then the other part that Allison and I have talked about for years is that too many churches gave reasons for people not to be involved because they said it didn't matter.
Good point.
And that's part of our problem. We're crumbling because the scaffolding that once held us. Welcome back to the Right Side. I am Amy Beth Shaver with Allison Sinclair and JP. We are joined right now by candidate for Lieutenant Governor, John Wall. John, how are you?
I'm feeling good. And I say I'm feeling good because I am okay no matter what happens tonight. That's one of the things about being in my position, being an outsider. I love my life, not in politics, but I also love the opportunity to serve the state. So I consider myself a winner either way tonight.
I think that's we were talking about this on the show the other day, and I can't remember if it was after you were on or someone else, but how you really don't want to elect someone that their entire life and happiness rises or falls based on if they win a certain political position. So you have a great life, an interesting life. But I'm curious, this life, this side,
I might have to get a pet raccoon after this too, guys. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
Well, but we have a question about that.
We do.
Okay.
Somebody suggested on Facebook that we make Charlie our Right Side mascot. And
I'm not opposed to it. Charlie lives.
Okay? I'm kind of curious if maybe unless you stole the Charlie stuffed animal from one of your nieces, maybe we could adopt Charlie, or we could get his brother.
Get it for you.
I don't know.
Look, I am a guy who likes to make things happen. That's why I want to be lieutenant governor, right? Like I want to make things happen for the state of Alabama. I think I can make that happen for Rightside. Like, let's do
Thank
it.
You.
We would take really good care of him.
As long as I get royalties and, a little bit of kickback. No, I'm kidding.
I'm thinking Charlie hats.
I think Charlie's angels.
Oh. Okay, gotta draw the line somewhere. Okay.
You do have to draw the line.
I'm kidding. I'm showing my age. I joke. Charlie on a hat would be phenomenal. So,
guys, have you seen any of the stuff out on Facebook? This has not come from my campaign at all. But there's out on Facebook, there's these memes of like jacked up raccoons with butterfly tattoos.
I have.
You've got to be kidding.
Oh, no, I'm not kidding. Like there's a whole thing. And somebody said they've already ordered t-shirts and there's like already dozens of them sold. Like, no, this is like becoming a whole thing. So yeah, who knows? I
kind of love it. We needed a little levity. And Charlie is like the club. If you know, and you're in it. And if you don't, well, we'll bring you in, but you got to hear the story because it's kind of an awesome story, actually.
We'll bring you in and scar you first by letting you watch one of the worst TV commercials in the history of the world.
A little creepy because Charlie was the size of the door. The proportions were off.
Yeah. He was a large raccoon. No doubt about it.
So are you allowed to even say where you are right now? Have you traversed the state today?
I have traversed the state today. I have been on so many interviews. Started this morning very early on talk radio and just, pounding the pavement one last day. But no, I'm the contrarian. I didn't want to do an election party in Montgomery. Those Montgomery Swamp doesn't like me. Why would I do it there? So I'm at home. Not my house, but I'm in Limestone County. So I'm in Limestone County, a Pryor Field. There's a nice venue here, and we got my friends and my supporters from around the state here gathered with us tonight and hoping and praying for good results.
I love it. I'm curious though, you were chairman of the Republican Party and your election nights looked really differently than they do tonight. How has that been weird?
Yes, it is so different to be, like now I will say, I am not your normal party chairman. I'm not your normal, I get emotionally invested in what I work on. I really do. Like I put my whole heart and soul into it. And so as party chairman, as a party would, had our target races, I would get so attached to the candidates and to what was happening. And so they were pretty stressful for me, but you're right. It is a little bit, there's a new intensity level when it's yourself. And you're watching your name and, you're seeing where different counties come in and where things sit for you personally. So it's a different experience, for an outsider like me who's never run for office before. It definitely has been more stressful than I thought it would be. I have a new respect for anyone who chooses to put their name on the ballot and step forward as a candidate.
Agree 100%. There's something that happens when you do run for office. So what would you say after this is all said and done? Do you have a highlight or a favorite memory from this campaign?
Great question. Look, I'm going to be a little bit sappy, which is not my normal MO. My favorite moments of this campaign were the stealing a few moments, whether it was late at night, headed home from a campaign event with Brittany. Because when you're running a statewide campaign, you don't have much time. And she was so supportive. She was always with me, just taking care of me and stuff. And so just those moments with her were really special. And then the other one is the people. Like I cannot tell you how much you can ask anybody who knows me or Brittany. I feed off of the energy of people. I love to speak to a group. I love to help organize an effort for fighting for a good cause. And so for me, running a campaign, I love getting out there and talking to the people of the state. I hate working with the politicians, but the people are great, and I just have such a heart. And so that was probably my favorite thing, the chance when I actually got to just sit down or speak to a group and then talk with people afterwards. Getting to know so many more people and getting to speak to so many people across the state was just an incredible experience for me.
Well, John Wall, good luck tonight. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll be watching. I think another batch of votes came in, and hopefully we will know soon how this ends. But have a great night. Try and enjoy it. Take it all in. Deep breath. You know what? Tomorrow the sun will rise.
That's right.
The world will still be spinning, and we will all move forward together.
There you go.
Maybe.
Sounds like a plan. Hey, we really should, as Republicans, we really should all come together.
That's right.
And move forward.
You're right. Have a great night. Thanks so much.
All right. Absolutely. Good to be on the show.
All right. Bye. They have to be exhausted.
It's just so,
like, at the very least, they get to go to bed and wake up, I hope, without anywhere to go, just for a day, just to chill. I know that's probably impossible, but you feel like you've been hit by a Mack truck when this is all over with. And I can't imagine a statewide race.
you just sleep for days. I don't know if you can, because then you just got to do.
You got to do more.
You got to do all the media hits.
Mm-hmm. And there's a general in November.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
so the campaigning doesn't stop if you win. I mean,
it
obviously,
doesn't stop.
In a Republican state, we kind of deem this as the election for the most part, but you still got to campaign, you know?
I think what you would do is do the hits through the weekend and then take a couple of days and then get back into it.
And then if you win, now you got to actually do the job.
Right.
So
that's
it's
right.
Never ending.
Yeah. Probably being a hard worker matters more than anything else because it doesn't ever stop. And we have a good crop of people running. And that's what made this so interesting. And I think one of our friends made a note, and I think he's right. It's because we have such good people running that it made it really hard for people to choose. And so perhaps some of the nastiness came in people's trying to differentiate between one another. I don't know, but it is a good problem to have, but it's also an exhausting problem to have. Because did you all not have people call you and go, what is this group and why are they supporting candidate X?
Yep, I had several.
Is that true? It says it's a conservative, blah, blah, blah. And then you have to explain to them about PACs and about money that nobody asked for and push cards that are going out. Like it's a whole thing.
Yeah. Well, there's so many claims that are made in like the ads and the mailers or whatever that us as politicos are like that's ridiculous. But then you'll get texts from family members that see those and go, is this true?
Mhm.
And I it's almost a scary thought, because how many people buy the stuff that John Wall has a pet raccoon the size of a door that talks, and then they go like, he was at a Muslim mosque and with certain things we're just like, okay, that's stupid. And then the non-engaged are like, wait, seriously? And that's the scary part, because they don't work on us, but they work on the unengaged.
Mm-hmm.
So
I think next time when we see ads for either side, it doesn't matter, because they're Republicans and we are going to have to come together. We should probably do a walk people through the ridiculous campaign ads next time.
I think
point out the lies.
Well, and we can. I sent. I don't know if you have the video that I sent in last night, Jared. No, we were trying to watch the local news or something. We never watch the local news, but the commercials came on. Commercial break. It was 4 straight minutes of political ads. It was painful. So I just hit record. And we can go through them and we probably need to step through. This would be a good exercise for this week, even though it's too late. How, saying John Wall went to a Muslim mosque. Well, there's some truth in that, but it's not for what you think it's for. Mm-hmm. So they get away with it by saying that. Yes, it's the way they spin it. So you have to train yourself to think really critically. Mm-hmm. One of the Jared Hudson ads was that Jared was partnering with Democrats in killing the Save America Act. Jared's not even in the Senate. Jared can't do that. But people go, oh, he's a Democrat. So, and that's because of his stance on the filibuster, which at some point we need to talk about, because I have really changed my tune on the filibuster, actually.
Hey, maybe we can talk about that tomorrow.
We talk about that tomorrow. Okay. But Susan DuBose is calling in from Catherine Robertson's election night party at 7:50.
Okay.
Do we want to quickly go through our predictions?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Even though
let's do it.
Let me find Will's.
Maybe in the break you want to airdrop me the Jared ad, because it was blurry when you sent it, and we can play it later.
Or if we're
the
bored,
Jared ad,
the one that you sent us, our group,
the anti-Jared ad.
Jared Hudson,
the one you just mentioned that you sent us.
Oh,
in the group chat.
It was a bunch of different ads. It was like 6 ads.
Well, only one came through and it was blurry. So
what?
So,
why blurry?
But if we're bored, we can play a Ross Perot ad from the past.
No,
we're not going to. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do our predictions.
Okay.
But I've already created what we're doing the next election cycle. You heard it here first. Walking you through these ads funded by who knows who they are. We're going to play Spot the Lie.
Spot the Lie.
How do you like that? How do you like me now? Spot the Lie next time.
Them apples.
Or butter biscuits, whatever you like. All right.
Okay.
Now listen, last time we did play, we did predict, we predicted. We didn't do well.
Gosh, I really have bad handwriting.
No, my handwriting is better than my
hand.
Oh no, we have about the same handwriting. All right. Okay. Let's go.
All right.
What's he say?
I can't tell. I think we need to choose first.
Okay. I don't want to do that one. I don't know how that's going to go.
We can do this. I thought about just doing the spread.
Don't go squirrely on me. Make some predictions.
All right. We're going to make
Okay, let's do this one.
Okay. I don't want to do that one.
Why not? What are you all scared of?
People?
We're just making your honest. It's not personal. Just honest predictions.
I know, but
help.
Okay. All right.
All right. We're starting at the bottom.
All right. Beaker and Ziegler.
It's terrible. We know everybody. All right. Beaker and Ziegler. This is going to be 55 Ziegler.
Okay. So that would be 32.
JP.
That's 45.
Help.
That's 45. I can math.
Okay.
All right. What did Will say? Will said 51 Beaker, 49 Ziegler.
Okay.
Wow.
Look, I'm just throwing numbers out there. Please do not think that the numbers we're throwing out are what we're just throwing numbers out. All right.
Here's the thing that Will, he is, and last time it was maybe halfway through the night, and because we had dinner on the line for whoever won, and he started, he's like a weird,
He's a savant with numbers.
yes, that's a great way of saying it. He was like, but there's 36% left in precinct 109 of Jefferson County, and therefore that means this is gonna. So these are his numbers, his prediction, but he said he wanted to call in later because numbers will start coming in, and then he can do his calculations.
His real,
And he won't do
All
it.
right.
He'll do his real numbers.
Calculating.
Okay.
All right. So
All right, Hill and McGinnis.
Okay.
McGinnis.
I'm going to give the same number again, but flip it.
Really?
Hill, I'm saying 55. McGinnis, 45. All right. Now I did two. You do them.
Will said Hill.
Will said Hill.
Will said Hill 50.5, which I guess matters.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
All
Sinclair.
right, Robertson and Mitchell. I am going Robertson 60, Mitchell 40.
Okay. What did he say?
Robertson 55, Mitchell 45.
Okay.
Allen and Wall.
I did two. You got to do two.
Okay.
That's going to be close.
These last two are really, really hard.
Really hard and
Because
really close.
I think they're going to be decided between, if there's a 10-point spread, 20-point, it's going to be like 4 or 5 points.
Agree 100%. I mean, I'm thinking we're doing like 51-49. Like, I think we're really close on these.
I think Allen wins 53-47.
Okay. What's Ainsworth say?
Wall 52, Allen 48.
Okay.
I wish I had better writing. Hudson Moore.
I don't know.
Could not. I mean,
It's like this to me. That one's, it's going to be tight.
and that's the thing with the I don't know, with the rain in Birmingham and down south, it's almost like whoever wins Huntsville, and I don't really know. I think the rain in Birmingham and the Wiregrass will kind of blunt both their hometown numbers. So I don't know.
So you think perhaps it'll be North Alabama that is the decider?
All right, what did Will say? Will said Moore 53, Hudson 47.
I can buy
I
that.
got an idea.
What?
Let's flip it.
It's like we've become the same person.
Let's reverse it.
Okay, reverse it.
What do you think, JP? You're over there shaking your head.
Hudson's gonna win.
You think Hudson wins?
What is this? What's the number? Then put your own numbers out here.
Yeah,
What do you? I don't do it over there.
I'll go 51-49 Hudson.
Okay.
Okay, friends.
It's
I
just
know
it's
Susan.
just a vibe gut feeling.
Okay, I know Susan's about to call in, but y'all send us your predictions. That's part of the fun of the night. Are we all copying Karl Rove? Yeah, we are. But here's ours. What's yours? What do you think?
I think I need to rewrite it because I can't read it. It's pretty bad.
Susan just joined, by the way.
Oh, sweet.
If
Okay,
we wanna,
Susan.
get to her. Hold on,
Okay.
let me,
Okay.
Get this ready real quick.
let's do. I like it. Hey, predictions out of the way. Yeah.
Is that Mike Shaw?
The Mike Shaw's here. Hey, y'all, can y'all hear us?
Yeah,
Yes.
can you hear us?
Yes, it works.
Okay.
Yeah, we're here at Saul's joint in Crestline.
Yum.
Technology works. Okay. And look, what a great that was
It's
fun.
awesome. Y'all, it's packed. I'm going to take you inside so y'all can see. It's like,
You got a pulse.
hang on, Mike's going to get me in.
You're
All
on
right,
a
you got a
pull,
pull.
Susan. Let Mike
Oh, yeah, here we
man
go.
open the door. He'll mansplain the door.
Oh wow.
Whoa.
Okay, I'm going to let y'all, I'm going to let y'all see Catherine.
What how much fun?
Well, we-
Hey, girls.
Oh,
hey.
hey. Okay, Susan, you
Y'all
need to
let
be
us
like a
pack.
reporter.
Oh my God! Who else I have?
Hey.
I can
We're losing it.
see
Cindy Myrex. Everybody's there.
Hey.
Is that Ashley? Ashley.
Hey.
Wait, who's that? Did she say Roberts for Catherine?
She said farmers for
Oh,
Catherine.
farmers, not
Okay,
Susan.
I went back outside because I couldn't hear y'all.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
That looks like so much fun. What's the mood like? Everybody's just having a great
It is
time.
packed. Like it's packed. We've got yummy barbecue, and everybody's in a happy mood. We have. Oh wait, y'all have to see these cutest little kids in these adorable outfits. Can y'all see how cute they are?
Oh.
Well, whose
So
kids are
we've
those? Did you
got
just find them on
tons
the
of
street?
families. Say that again.
Did you just find the kids on the street? Where did you
Oh
get the
no,
kids?
no, these adorable kids. Wait, look at these shoes. We got them. Wait, let me see if I can get it.
Oh, those are awesome.
Anyway, lots of families here, lots of friends from all over the state, and it's just a festive, fun atmosphere.
It seems
I'm
like it.
Ed Allen. We're on Rightside
Hey.
Radio.
Hey, surprise!
Hey, Catherine. We cannot wait for the results to get here because they're going to be awesome.
Yeah, I think some more numbers just came in. Are y'all following along?
Somebody probably is. I haven't heard anything yet.
Okay. Well, hold on. Let me see.
They're clearly not coming in fast enough for any of
At
us.
the moment, Catherine is up 57-42.
57 to what?
42.
57-42. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about right there. We knew it was going to be like that. We got to keep
we'll
it going.
see.
We got to keep it going.
We'll try and see what counties that have reported. I know there's only maybe 4 or 5 that have come in so far, but keep us posted.
Okay.
I
So
knew
we're going on.
We're
Well,
early.
Catherine's going to speak in just a little while and say hello to everybody. It's just packed with friends and family from throughout the state, and we're just so proud of her. She has worked so hard. Yeah, I just got the official report. It looks good. She's going strong. We just got to get some more results in.
Okay.
All right.
Susan, I knew I asked the right person to call in. This was fun. Keep us posted, and y'all have a
Okay.
great night.
All right. We out. All right. Y'all have a great night. All right.
She's great.
Look at these kids and look at these shoes.
They're so cute. Listen,
And we've
as a
got
grandmother,
robbers for
I
Catherine.
completely feel I was like, oh, of course they're in Crestline and they look like dumplings.
The little Peter Pan
They're
collar.
so adorable. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, that's a great night. We can't wait to hear from other campaigns. But Susan is such a good sport, and she does such good work.
She knew how to do that, like the drama of outside, and I'm going to take you inside and show you all the robbers.
She's
for
a
Catherine.
natural. And then with the hat, you're like, who's that?
I was like, why?
We don't know. We don't know.
Go
Do you think they
farmers.
could bring us some barbecue though?
I don't know, but that was a great place to choose to have a party. That's a fun spot.
I can smell the barbecue right now.
Well, when we come back, we'll either have Will Ainsworth or Scott Stodhagen. I don't know. Apparently they're busy. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know why they can't call in. our reporter from the More campaign party is charging their phone. So we're just living on the edge. But we'll be back after this break.
Together and encompass that social compact made by God for us, for our good, is also crumbling and it's falling apart and it doesn't connect anymore. And that's in large part because his people were told by their leaders, their pastors, it doesn't matter. You shouldn't be involved at all, which is why the both of us are involved, which is so funny. And so there's the other part of it that you have to dissect and go, now we have pastors in our area that are incredible and they're incredibly involved and they preach the word in and out of season. But for everybody going, oh, we're part of that group, this really matters. This is big time. This really matters. This is our responsibility. And it's your responsibility. And then to continue to be engaged, because if not us speaking up, who will?
No one. Because I had this conversation with somebody this weekend. I'm like, it can't be the same 10 of us for the rest of the years of the country, of the universe, until Jesus comes back. Because it feels like it's been the same 10 of us trying to save America, or at least save Alabama. There's no one. But that should be motivating. I have to remind myself of that.
Yep.
And as much as I'd love to walk away some days, I can't, because this is a calling. This is exactly where we're supposed to be. And it stinks. And I'm really, okay. I don't know if we want to transition. We can stay with the big fluffy spiritual reasons, but I'm really frustrated with the election cycle and kind of what candidates are talking about. So can we get to that at some point?
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to get to that because it's there. I'm going to push back. The spiritual part is everything.
It is.
It's not fluffy. It is real. That's the realest part of all of this. It's the people who are running for office who have lost their way, that we're all like, come on, man, you're saying one thing and you're doing another. That's very, very annoying. But the whole thing that we can't see is the most important thing. And we expect more from people. And every day it's another disappointment. Is that fair?
I think that's fair. And that's what if I've learned anything talking about people not wanting to get out and vote, there's the spiritual heavy reason, which it is all spiritual. It is all spiritual warfare. It is all that. But there's the very practical reason of that they watch all these commercials. They watch what's happening on social media. They watch and listen to what candidates talk about. And right now it's a whole bunch of nothing. What I have learned is people want to talk about issues. They want to hear your stance on issues. Right. They want to talk about policy. They want to hear about your stance. When you get in office, what are you actually going to fight for and what are you going to fight against? But most of the candidates out there seem averse to that. And I don't know why. And it's so exhausting to wake up and there's some middle school he said, she said fight.
So dumb.
In almost every race. The U.S. Senate race is like that. The Attorney General's race is like that. Lieutenant Governor's race is like that. I mean, okay, I haven't heard much about
County Commission.
The Ag Commissioner. But three very important. Okay, let's look at the governor's race. I mean, it's across the board. Candidates, wake up. Give us the respect to actually talk to us like we have a brain, instead of treating us like we are back in middle school and trying to choose which lunch table we're going to sit at, which is what it feels like.
That sounded like my mother-in-law yesterday. Did she not say that?
Yeah.
She said, I'm sick of the back and forth. She's like, I'm sick of it. No one likes it. It's not working. And especially for those of you who were maybe leading and have come out with some hideous or foolish ads, they're turning people off in droves because of what Allison's saying. Just tell us what you're going to do. unless you don't want to be held accountable. And it makes it very. Welcome back to the Right Side. I am Amy Beth Shaver with Allison Sinclair and JP. We are thrilled to be with y'all tonight. Thank you for all the texts that are coming in and the information. Keep it coming. We are as ready as you are to find out how these races turned out. And at this point, it's anybody's guess. We're on the Secretary of State's website, and I keep hitting refresh impatiently. It's not really getting me anywhere, but we are going to take a tour around the numbers. We do have several people calling in this hour. We will toast at the end of the hour. But right now, we're going to do what we kind of joked about, but we're dead serious. Spot the lie. Because we're ready for one thing, and we can all agree, regardless of the person you voted for, we can all agree that the ads were over the top. And they were such that people that we know ask us, wait a second, who's that group supporting candidate X, Y, or Z? And was that real? Allison recorded some ads, and I have a feeling I know what channel they were on. But you're right, it was one after the other because it happened again later. And I'm like, I can't. What are you guys the same way? Are you thinking, thank the Lord, we do not have to watch any of these anymore? We're like done.
It just was a lot. And I think it's kind of hard when it to be in our position because we personally know every single candidate they're talking about. And you can go, that's not true. That's not them. That's not, and when it's a PAC that's doing an ad for a candidate, they can say and do whatever they want. And you go, God, that candidate probably really wouldn't be happy with that ad. So it's all feels kind of icky. And for whatever reason, when we were watching the other night, it just was so overwhelming. In fact, the same ad got shown twice. Ad, different ad, same ad again within the same commercial break. And you're just like, please stop. So I went back and recorded it. And we're just going to sit and be miserable for 3 minutes and 32 seconds together. Hit it.
If you give me about 15 seconds, I'll have it pulled up.
So This segment, even though we were going to save it for next election cycle, we're starting it right now.
And by the way,
spot the lie.
The chairman is on. So I don't know if we want to play it before or after we talk to the chairman.
I don't want to waste the chairman's time.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So I think if the chairman is on the line with his Coca-Cola and limes, we should go ahead and go to the chair.
Oh my word.
What? Stop.
How are y'all doing tonight?
We're over here stressed out in the studio, sweating it, and you're by the pool.
Hey, it is what it is, guys. I'm sorry.
It is what it is. What?
How's it still light out there? What time is it?
I know, right? I thought it was going to be dark, but it is what it is.
I love it. Well, you don't look very stressed. This is your first election night as chairman. You're not even
second primary.
Oh, that's
wait,
right.
I forgot about that one.
I was on your show that morning.
Yeah, he was at the tailgate.
God,
Yeah, we were all sweating in the sun, and now we're all cool.
No, you're right. You're right. It's just my brain is fried after what you Republicans have put me through this election cycle. So is tonight different than the first go around a few weeks ago? What are you feeling? What are you thinking? Turnout says it's at 0.32%.
Yeah, so I think the weather has played a big role in that in the southern part of our state. Honestly, the counties who have local races, we're seeing numbers higher. Like Morgan County, we've had a little bit higher than that. But with that being said, we need to put this day behind us and focus on the general. I'm going to say that.
I couldn't agree with you more. So how do we do that? Like there's a lot of nastiness going on.
There is.
So how do we unite? What steps should we take so that we can be strong in November?
So we need to look at everything that we've been through, right? And it's almost like your older brother beating you up toughen you up, getting ready for the schoolyard when you go to school. I've never seen an election cycle like this one. And I was at the grocery store earlier today, and literally 2 ladies came up to me and said, "I'm not voting today." And I said, "What? Why not?" "I'm done with it. They're fed up with it." And I think it's just, this one's been a lot. It's been too much for some folks. So tomorrow morning, we are going to have our team. We're going to kumbaya, and we're going to sit, and we're going to break bread, and we're going to be a team again. And we're going to focus on the actual true opponent across the field, and that's the Democrats, and it's not Republicans. So that is going to be our objective tomorrow morning. This one's got out of hand a little bit in some of the races. I do want to say hats off to the ag race. I mean, how they carried themselves and handled themselves, nothing but compliments statewide from those guys.
How do you, so much of what we've seen and talked about on a state level, from House and Senate races to even federal races, are these PACs that some people know, maybe they've been around, maybe they haven't, but how do you get a handle on the negativity, on the messaging, on the pettiness when you have PACs that can engage so vigorously and so honestly deceptively in elections in Alabama?
Yeah, so I mean, we've heard several legislators that said, "Hey, I had nothing to do with these PACs contributing to these mailers that are being done in my district, in my race." Right? I think we're gonna have to do it legislatively. We're gonna have to address this problem, because if these candidates truly do not approve this message that's being sent into their race, that's a problem. That's a huge problem, and I think we need to do it. Senator Arthur Orr, I think, has already beat everybody to the punch, as always. I think he's already on top of this. But this will be addressed next legislative session. I promise you that, because there's some legislators that were not successful in their races because of those PACs coming after them, or, supporting them, or whatever it was. They did not agree that was what was sent out, and it affected their election.
So another part of what you're doing as a recently elected chairman is you're really working on bolstering county parties.
Mm-hmm.
What are some things that you are seeing already as a result of your efforts, and what can people expect in the future?
Yeah, so basically I'm evaluating each county party, seeing their strengths, their weaknesses, what they can improve on. Because our county parties are literally the foundation of our state party. And if those guys are not thriving, guess what? The overall state party is not going to thrive. So that's our number one focus moving into that. But I mean, some of them struggle with social media, I don't even know how to get on Facebook. And so we're giving those tools to those guys. Also, our future generation, that is going to go through our county parties. That's going to work through our county parties. We've got auxiliary groups with young Republicans and college Republicans, but they're all going to work together. But we've got to focus on getting our younger generations involved on the county level, because ultimately somebody's got to grab that gavel when we're done, right? So that's what we need to focus on. Really excited about the future. We've got our summer dinner coming up July 31st, and that's going to be kind of our hoorah on our future generation moving forward. And can't wait for it to get here.
Do you have a speaker yet?
That's tomorrow.
Dang it. I thought maybe you'd give us the exclusive first.
I will tell you this, Allison, and we had Speaker Johnson, but he wasn't able to pull it off. And that's why we've held off, because we don't want to get people's hopes up. And we have been working relentlessly trying to get a good speaker. And we've got one, but you have to wait till tomorrow. I'm sorry.
Dang it. I tried.
Well,
Okay. Before we let you go, because you look really stressed out, and I know you need to just go take a breather for a second, but
I tell you, I'm so stressed right now. I can't see straight.
clearly,
it looks like a rough night, but you don't have to name the winner, but I'm curious if you think there will be a surprise upset, and if so, which race are you looking at?
What did the lieutenant governor say?
What did
You asked? I guarantee you asked that question, Lieutenant Governor. What was his answer?
Oh, no, he hasn't been on yet because he needed some more time to analyze the data and the numbers so he could really. Have you ever sat through an election night with Will Ainsworth?
I can't say that I have.
You
know
need
what?
to
You're
do it
missing out.
sometime. He's like what did you say?
A savant.
A savant with numbers. He will literally go, well, Escambia County's precinct 46 only has 32% in, therefore so-and-so is going to win by 90.
Yeah, so we've got our team behind us. I don't know if you can see them. Sam Roberts is back there with a projecting screen that's going to be on the side of my house with the results. It's just not dark enough. But we're going over poll results versus actual numbers coming in, and that will give us some data going forward too. So we've got our own scientific stuff going on here. That was just going to – next time y'all need to come and hang out in our backyard.
Well,
Okay.
yeah, your night looks a lot less stressful than ours. But, hey, thank you so much for joining us.
Hey, let me tell you this. There's no need to stress, guys, because at the end of the day, God is 100% in control, right? So there's no need to stress. Trust in the process. Trust in his direction, and all is going to be well tomorrow.
You know, I do.
Yeah.
I always say that. I always say either God is sovereign or he's not. And we don't get to pick and choose when he is. So either God has Alabama elections under control, or he doesn't. And I choose to think he does. And you know what? We'll wake up tomorrow and we'll all be okay.
Absolutely. Sun will rise again, as my uncle used to say.
Yep.
Oh.
Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for what you do. Listen, just relax. It's going to be
We'll
okay.
definitely relax, Allison. We're good. I'm telling you, everything's going to be all right.
All right. We'll talk to you soon.
Thank
All right,
you.
see you guys.
All right. I mean,
I don't know why y'all are surprised. That's exactly what I eventually think would be.
are
coming
you
in at.
serious?
Yes, I 100%. Something like that.
When I was talking to him about coming on, I was like, he said, well, I'll be at home. I'll be on my back porch. And I said, even better, just t-shirt and your Coca-Cola. And I was kidding.
Listen, so we have a tiny percentage in.
Yeah,
Right now.
do we want to
0.17?
put the results on the screen?
Yeah,
real
why don't
quick?
we put the results on the screen right now and see? And is this what you guys are seeing? We're on the Secretary of State's website.
So right now we got 18 of 67 counties.
glasses.
I can't see.
So
Hold
tiny.
on.
Thank you.
We got 18
Oh.
of 67 counties reported.
Wait, no. Refresh it because we had more
Hold
than
up.
that. Refresh it. There we
now
go.
we got 19.
Okay.
19 of 67 reported. West Out, excuse me, since I had to make it big for y'all, now I got it.
Hey, ease up there, youngster.
43% for West Allen, 56 for John Wall.
I need
far.
a little more enthusiasm in that voice.
And like a little,
We got
you know.
Barrymore at 60%, Jared Hudson at 39%. We got Jay Mitchell at 42, Catherine Robertson at 57, Corey Hill at 53, Christina Warner McGinnis at 46, and Zig Ziglar at 57, and Chris Beekers at 42. Emily Jones at 53, William Matthews at 46 up in Huntsville. Those are we got some other local ones, but I think that's all. We covered all the statewide races.
If you click through, would it get to? I'm sorry, this is very local. Shelby County. Okay, probably not.
It should. Wait.
Oh, that is all statewide. We don't have it clicked on.
Go
the
back
local.
go back. We're going to be selfish for a minute. Go back to the top county results.
Thank you. Go down to Shelby County.
Can you find Shelby County?
Also, maybe up in Colbert.
It's
I
over
wouldn't
there.
be
It's
saying-
to the left. It goes across.
left,
It doesn't go
to
up
the
and down,
left.
which is weird.
It's not in yet.
Oh, it's not in.
Mm-mm.
Wow.
Wait.
that's-
Yeah, this is good. Let's look at
Hold
is Jefferson County, anything in Jefferson County? Yep, something in Jefferson County's in. I saw it. I done
It
saw
just got smaller. Have you seen those teeny tiny glasses?
go.
Do any of your friends have the teeny tiny that they just put on the
Yeah,
bridge
Jared
of their nose?
does.
Like the little itty bitty ones?
Yeah. He keeps it in his phone.
Yeah. What are you thinking on that front?
I think they're dorky, but they're extremely efficient.
Well, one of my super cute friends pulled them out and she put them on, and I was like, maybe I need to rethink that situation. But I don't
It's
know.
very efficient.
Chris has click glasses,
What's click?
and that he
Oh,
just
yeah.
keeps them around. But I think guys can get away with that. Girls can't. Anywho,
Nothing in Jefferson County.
what's the? All right.
Okay. So what is what's Barrymore's county?
He's down in the Wiregrass.
I don't know his county. I just know he's.
Is he Escambia?
Is that Escambia?
What is it?
Somebody text in and tell us.
Please.
Coffee County.
Okay.
Coffee County.
Well, that's where he. Okay, that's where he maintains. Yeah, Coffee County, personal residence.
Hey,
Oh,
JP.
WSFA has better numbers.
Can you click over and hop on WSFA, please?
What? How does WSFA
Because they're
have
Montgomery.
how they have better numbers than the Secretary of State, and where are they getting their numbers if it's not out on
Yeah,
the Secretary
exactly.
Well,
of State?
this is the perfect dichotomy between government and private industry.
But they have to get their numbers from the
Yeah.
Secretary of State. Is
I'm
like
just saying.
I picture Wes back there going,
Mhm. Yeah, can we trust that guy to not have to fudge the number? I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding.
no, he's the
kidding.
Secretary of State. I'm saying
He's an
he's
honest
typing
man.
in all the numbers.
Okay.
Mhm.
I can't see it's so small.
It's so small.
So right
Can
now
you
we
make
got
it bigger?
John Wall at 52. Oh, but just went here. Let me yes, let's go Senate first. WSFA has got Barry at 59.1, Jared Hudson at 40.9. We'll go to Lieutenant Governor John Wall at 55.2, Wes Allen at 44.8. We got Catherine Robertson 56 for Attorney General, Jay Mitchell at 43.9. We'll go Public Service Commission. Got Jim Ziegler at 52.4, Chris Beaker at 47.6.
I can't tell you though. It's so early. It's really early. So you will start seeing trends, but each not zone. What do you call them? Region
Yeah,
of Alabama is very, very different. And when you're dealing with these statewide races, it can vary wildly.
I have a trivia question.
By the way, we never played Allison's compilation of that.
Oh, we
We're gonna
didn't play it,
that.
and it goes along with that. So let's play
Okay.
Spot the Lie, and then I have a very simple trivia question for us all.
Do
And
we want
it's-
to write down the lies as they come through?
Yeah, as the lie,
Kung fu.
and our friends watching can also play Spot the Lie with us. But if you have them, type it in your phone, typing cat it in, and let's play Spot the Lie.
Starts in Alabama. But a vote for Jared Hudson is a vote to stop the Save America Act from reaching President Trump's desk. Hudson supports a rule Democrats are using to block the bill, making it easier for illegals to vote. Jared Hudson would let them, standing in the mushy middle. Roadkill for Democrats and dead wrong for Alabama. Alabama Freedom Fund is responsible for the content of this ad.
The real J. Mitchell, a registered foreign agent for a Muslim oligarch in Uzbekistan, personally lobbying Hillary Clinton's office, and proud of it. Then, on the Supreme Court, he turned his back on law enforcement. The real J. Mitchell is a weak, woke fraud.
To the people of Alabama, Barry Moore is running for the Senate.
Barry Moore is President Trump's only pick for Senate. Barry Moore served this country with honor, created jobs as a small businessman, and cut taxes for Alabama. It's why Barry Moore is the only Trump-endorsed candidate for Senate.
Congressman Barry Moore, he will not let you down. He's a great guy.
Vote Alabama conservative Barry Moore.
He will never let you down.
Defend American Jobs is responsible for the content of this ad.
Stolen valor, the most disgusting, despicable lie. And breaking reports say that Barry Moore has been caught red-handed. Moore misrepresented his military record for years, even shamefully pretending to have served in combat.
I've been in those combat boots. I understand what it's like.
Dishonest
So many ads.
It never ended.
Oh,
And there's Jared. He's like,
driving up energy demand and changing our rural neighborhoods.
I'm Christina Warner McInnes, and I'll perform a full audit of data centers and solar farms to help ensure our farmland, power grid, and state is safe and protected. Like President Trump, I won't
he had a good time, didn't he?
I'm Christina Warner McInnes. On June 16th.
Election integrity alert.
Good
That's how
heavens.
to stand for secure elections. But his record tells a different story.
3,000 registered voters in Alabama, all non-citizens who were registered. So how did non-citizens get registered in the first place?
The Southern caught letting illegals vote.
When I asked Secretary Allen how these people got registered to vote in the first place, he couldn't give me a clear answer.
West Allen, weak on election integrity, weak on immigration. Alabama deserves better.
My faith in Christ is my foundation.
Oh my
it
heavenly
never
stars.
ends.
We still got 30 seconds.
It just, the best part is the end.
For the future as a Navy SEAL and as a law enforcement officer, and I want to continue serving Alabama in the United States Senate. Career politicians may have dark money and Washington insiders, but I'll always fight for you, the people of Alabama, because that's what I've done my entire life. I'm Jared Hudson, and I approve this message.
Oh my
I mean,
word!
look at this.
Again.
This is
Holy cow!
like I finally
the
just
dogs even like.
Whoa.
Bo's like, we're done. I mean, I just cut it off because I couldn't do it.
It's
I
so
mean,
much.
as painful as it was for y'all to sit there, especially because you couldn't really hear it, but you're like, I just wanted to watch baseball.
So the first spot the lie was when they were talking about voting to stop the Save America Act. And it's exactly what you said. He's not in Washington, D.C.
So, and this is where Jared Hudson and Barry Moore do differ. Barry Moore wants to nuke the filibuster, the zombie and the talking filibuster. Jared Hudson wants to get rid of the zombie filibuster, but not the talking filibuster. But they made it sound like he is up there voting with Democrats to not pass the Save America Act.
Yeah.
But a lot of people probably wouldn't even put it together that Jared Hudson's not in DC.
Yeah. And I guess we look at through that filter of we know how they're spinning it. And like, if you take the truth of what it is and maybe spin it at like a little bit one way, a little another, the truth is probably somewhere in the middle. So like, I understand where Jared's been on our show and talked about it. I understand where he actually stands on the filibuster, but they're obviously going to twist it to the extreme of whichever way they want to twist it and spin it. Like, obviously, yeah, Jared's not with Democrats or, like you said, even in DC voting with them. He just, I guess, Barry's more staunch anti-filibuster than Jared, but that's all it is. But people who don't know it through that lens, like we see it because we've been around it, then they believe it.
Can I tell you real quickly my thoughts on the filibuster?
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing.
Tell people what a filibuster is.
It's where you can cause a scene and stop a vote.
That's about the best description I've ever heard. Actually, mark that.
Clock it. No, I mean, and so originally the filibuster was supposed to be where the minority party could delay a vote and stretch it out to where maybe everybody would just give up and there would be no vote, but you had to stand there and read Dr. Seuss or the Bible or the telephone book. Well, then they started this zombie filibuster where you can just literally go, I bust a fill, and then go to dinner.
I'd like to state for the record, my fill is busted. I'm going to leave now. Let the record show Representative Phil is busted.
And then you can just bust the fill for days and weeks.
Okay.
You can bust it virtually. You
You
don't have
can-
to be there.
Bust it.
You can.
Oh, there's
what
a
is
all right,
that?
listen.
We do
Here's the
have
deal.
to okay,
On
well,
Spot the Lie, look at who is supporting the people doing these ads. Read the bottom when it says Americans for conservative liberty, justice, and freedom for all. It is probably the opposite kind of organization. That's first. But second, pay attention to what they're saying, because in that one ad alone, the first one, it was complete poppycock and balderdash because Jared Hudson isn't even in Washington, D.C. yet.
Poppycock and balderdash.
That was pretty good, wasn't it?
That sounds good.
Yeah.
Could be 2 words of
Is
the
there
day
any
right
panty
there.
waste in there?
I mean, we're busting fills already. There's no more fills to bust here.
I mean, if busting fills is over, we're just going to go to a break. Will Ainsworth will be with us at 8:50.
Oh, to end the show.
Bless his heart.
Yes. He just is so busy. He's got it. Anyway, I just confirmed that we may have an update from Barry Moore's camp. We may have an update from Jared Hudson's camp. We don't know. We're living on the edge. Oh, we got to go get the champagne.
Yeah, I got it,
We do.
girl.
And
That's why we got to go to break.
and your eye protective gear.
Oh, gosh.
We'll be back.
Easy for us to choose who to vote for.
Well, I'll say this too. I talked with 2 politicos yesterday, and the first thing both of them said after we said, hey, hi, how are you? And then they go, man, I can't wait for Tuesday to get here. Man, Tuesday can't get here quick enough. And one of them, after they said that, I said, this is the first time I've been a part of an election cycle beginning to end in the bit, like working in this business. So I don't really have a frame of reference. And I remember he said in response, he goes, no, this is really bad, even for us.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's true.
even for us. And with so many statewide elections in one cycle, that may add to it, but it's like each race. And the most annoying part is it's so many of the surrogates around them.
You read my mind.
And a lot of them aren't even the candidates themselves. I mean, sometimes it is, but for some of them, it's all their teams, their campaigns, and they are just like, brah, like you open Facebook any day and it is nothing but just middle school Snapchat group chat stuff crap.
Yep.
And I'd almost prefer it more if the candidates themselves were going at it. But with some of them, it's like, are the candidates just having these people smear the other person for them and just fake that they're this, nice politician that's going to work for you? But yeah, you think about it, even after the Shelby County runoff form, where it was so ugly. I looked around, because I'm being a Politico, I was kind of like in it. And I look around, I see all these people that probably left their job and went straight there and were like wanting to know about the office, and they got nothing but rah, 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 and they're leaving. And they're like, what did that even, what did I gain from that? What did I learn?
So many politicos, you're exactly right, or campaign managers, campaign advisors, surrogates. I felt very blessed with mine because we were like-minded. But so many people running these campaigns, let's just say they have knowledge but not wisdom. Let's just say that some of them are not even, many of them are not even, I don't know, some, I'm going to use the word some, are not believers. Why are we listening to them?
Oh.
Why would you listen to somebody who does not share your worldview? That's why we have Christless conservatism. Where are the teeth behind it? It doesn't mean you can't fight. Again, we depressed ourselves listening to lessons on Islam from the Raymond Ibrahim, and Chris was like, I've heard enough. But we used to be a swarthy people who understood the mission because we were like-minded. But last night when we were continuing our conversation from after church, JP, it was, I'm sorry, but too many people are listening to people who just want to enlarge their own territory. They know nothing of a biblical worldview. And those are who we're listening to. Be very careful when you run for office that your person is like-minded, and it is hard to find. They may be really good at their job and fabulous at social media, but do they share your same worldview? That is in part why we are where we are. And that's uncomfortable to say. But
Personnel
it's true.
is policy. And the thing is, when you are running for an office, the people you surround yourself with tell us more about you almost than you do. Because you can get on stage as a candidate and say the right thing.
Right.
You can say, I'm a Christian conservative.
Y'all thought we were kidding. We're not kidding. We're not kidding. That'll be in a few minutes.
We are celebrating the end of this election cycle. We're going to do it the right
It's our
way.
first one.
Yeah, we made it.
We made it. I mean, we've been in other ones, but it's the first ones where it's our name on the thing.
Second.
So
Second, what?
There's the primary.
well, there's
No,
a primary,
but it's
but
still
like
the same election cycle.
we were there
It's
when
still
these
the
people
same
announced,
election.
and we had them on, and
Yeah.
here we are. We are excited. So when we toast, hopefully you will join us. But we're thrilled to be joined by a longtime friend of ours and media person extraordinaire, Jonathan Barbie. Hey, Jonathan.
I can't hear you.
What?
You have to text him to
Can't
read
hear
it.
you.
All right.
Why does this?
Every
Don't ask
time.
me.
Guys, it's the NSA. Okay.
Hold on. Did it do this for Scott?
No, it's just sometimes you gotta join and rejoin.
It's okay.
And it works.
I know, but is that
It's a platform thing. It's not us.
Okay. This is not a drinking game. This is just a question. Do you know why red states and blue states are called red and blue states?
No, but this stinks because Jonathan is like Mr. Studio, Mr. Media, and now he's
I
like,
know he's going to say something about it. It's
Okay.
fine. Why are red states and blue states called by those names? It's very simple.
because there's only 3 primary colors and yellow is lame
Yellow is lame, but that's not the answer.
because of the stars and stripes.
Savant, what is the answer?
I don't know. Sorry,
Well,
I'm focused on
wait.
Jonathan trying to get join.
Is it? No,
Keep going.
Do you know?
No.
The most modern answer for red states and blue states, because we didn't used to be known by this, is because on election night, TV stations have to differentiate between the parties. And so it's the color on the chyron, red and blue.
What's a chyron?
It's like the little
Like the banner on screens.
it's the banner on
the-
it's like our ticker. It's at the bottom where we say, please don't
Why
sue
can't
us.
you just say ticker?
Because it's
You could
not a
say
ticker.
ticker.
It's not moving. It's like a
It's not the ticker, but it's
They're
called a
the
chyron.
background.
sure. Yeah.
Anywho,
Like the banner.
that's why it's called red and blue.
I need a better answer than that, but okay.
Do you want to ask Siri?
Is Jonathan on?
Yeah. If he can hear us,
Give us a thumbs up, JB.
Jonathan, blink
I don't know if he can.
twice if you can hear us, Jonathan.
It'd be more fun
I don't
if
think
you
he
were
can.
up here
What?
with us.
What is happening?
I don't know.
All right. Y'all work amongst yourselves.
Okay.
Amongst
Are
yourselves.
we just gonna call him?
We can. He can just call us if you want.
Yeah.
I don't like this because it didn't do this with I was about to read his telephone number out loud.
yeah. Tell me his number.
Don't do that.
Okay. He can hear us now.
He can hear
Okay,
us. Okay.
sweet.
Saved
Yeah.
by I
Hello.
almost gave your phone
Hey,
number
y'all.
out to the world, Jonathan. Hi.
Hey,
Where
how are
It
you?
looks like you're at the lights just came on. Where are you? What are you doing?
I am in our broadcast van. We're getting ready to live stream. The room is so packed out. There's 120, 130 people in there, and it is so loud you can't even hear conversation. So I'm out in the live broadcast van right now. So as you can see, I'll just show y'all where we have our setup here ready to go live at any moment. So that's what I'm out here doing. Yeah. How's it going?
Hey, it's going well. We're just excited for the results to come in and excited to talk to all of y'all out and about at the various campaigns. And if people don't know, you're with the Barry Moore campaign. And
Right, I have it right here.
it's right there, just in case people can't see and they have eyes like mine. They're
Yeah.
like, look, it looks like a
It's
sticker.
very small.
I ain't sure.
We've already got a race called, by the way.
Oh,
Major one.
We have a major race called.
The Attorney General's race was just called by Yellowhammer.
Was it really?
Catherine Robertson is declared the winner. So-
Okay. Have
Did you
heard
know that, Jonathan? Breaking.
Did not know that. That's great. Breaking news.
Wow.
All right, then.
I did vote for Jay Mitchell, but hey, congrats to Catherine. Congrats to Catherine.
You know,
Just put that out there.
I have said several times in this election that there's not a bad candidate left in this race, in
Right.
any of these races.
Right. It was the top of the heap for sure in these races, and I was glad to see the best of the best sort of get in the races and be ready for the runoff. You know, but it was a hard 30 days. Changing a runoff to 30 days has been intense. I will tell you that.
Jonathan, am I not correct that it used to be 6 weeks? It was 45 days?
It was 45 days because you could have about 15 days to sort of get your bearings, rest a tiny bit, and then kick it off for 30 days. Now, literally, we had commercials on the air the next day. I mean, it's you just go. That's what you have to do.
Change it.
I don't know. I don't know why they changed it. I don't know if it had something to do with saving money. Can't see how that's the fact, but I don't know. It's a good question. But we're having a great night here tonight. I mean, we have a lot of people here. There's a lot of supporters that have showed up. I'm excited to be a part of it. What I'll do is I'll take a picture inside and send it to y'all so y'all can post it. It's just so loud in there. There was no way I could hear you. And it's so crowded. But we're optimistic about tonight. We're watching the numbers come in live. We're feeling good. And you never know until the fat lady sings what it's going to be. And you never know. And anybody who lives in Alabama knows this. You never know until those 10 boxes appear from Jefferson County at 2:00 in the morning. So you never really know. And you can, if you have 90% reporting and you're far enough ahead, you're going to be good. So it always comes down to Jefferson County and those hanging chads in Jefferson County.
Yeah, you're right. It's kind of frustrating. Jefferson County is always pivotal and always late. They run their own elections. It's kind of weird. But Barry Moore is our next U.S. Senator. Let's say he wins tonight. What does tomorrow look like for the campaign and look like for y'all?
Well, tomorrow will be a great day. We will start off by sending as many thank yous as we can to people. Barry will make phone calls. I'm sure he'll speak with the president. I'm sure he will begin to get things in order and get ready for the general election. We still have a Democrat in the general election, so it's not over again till the fat lady sings. So we'll gear up to run a good campaign. Thank God we are in a Republican state, but you don't know this time because you have Doug Jones at the top of the ticket, and you're going to have Coach and Doug battling it out, and it's going to draw a lot of people out to vote who may not have voted in quite some time. And so I still think we're a red state. I still think we're fine, but we'll just gear up for the next campaign, and Barry will keep being Barry. He'll stay at work as a congressman. He does not like to miss a vote. I mean, he's missed very few in his time. So he'll go back to work. He'll go back to D.C. He'll work for that slim majority, work for the people of Alabama, the taxpayers that are still paying him to do his job, and he'll represent us well. But we'll gear up for the next election for sure.
I can't imagine from like finishing and jumping right back in.
Yeah, but at least in the Senate, you've got 6 years instead of 2.
That is a great point.
You can take a few naps, Jonathan. I know you're due for a nap.
Yeah, you should take a really big nap.
I need a huge nap. I'm running on 4 hours of sleep. It has been an intense race, as you know. It's been a very intense race. Barry has, I will say Barry's been at a disadvantage because he's been in Washington, D.C. doing his job, that the people elected him to do a job. And he's been voting, and he would fly back Thursday nights, Friday mornings, be in the state for 3 days, fly back Monday night or Tuesday morning, and he would be in every county. I can tell you this, the man has not been home in almost 3 weeks at all. Every time he's come back, he's stayed in North Alabama or Birmingham, and then flown right back to vote. So I truly have told people this, no matter the outcome tonight, Barry Moore, and this is no slight to anybody else, Barry Moore is the hardest working congressman we have in Alabama. And I've posted that many times trying to tell people, hey, he truly is. There's plenty of no good people out in Congress that we need to get rid of. But I'm like, this is not your guy. He literally has the highest conservative scores and is the hardest working congressman. So I'm sure he'll continue to work hard because that's just the kind of character he has.
I don't know why, as you're talking about him traveling and not being home, do you remember Heather posted on Facebook? She had that giant bag that she traveled with and it spilled out in the middle of the hotel hallway.
Yes. Yeah, that was a great post.
I remember going, bless her heart. And I think my comment was, it looks like an entire CVS spilled out down the hallway of the hotel.
It was. I saw that comment.
But it was. That is the life that you live. Like you are on the road all the time. And
it looks like it would be glamorous, but in reality, it's a grind. And that's what we have to appreciate is after all this is said and done, the dust settles, these men and women will be busting it for our state. And for that, we're grateful.
Amen to that. You know, it's not easy to put yourself out there, and I'll say that for everybody running right now. I'll say that for Jared too. It's not easy to put yourself out there because people will pick you apart, especially in a statewide race, and that's been done with every candidate up and down the ballot. So you have to tell these people, win or lose, thank you when you see them out on the street. Just say, hey, thank you for running. Thank you for giving part of your life to do this because it is not easy at all.
It's not.
Well said.
Jonathan, thank you so much. Get back in there. Send us a picture. I'm curious. Y'all have so much fun. Good luck, and we will talk soon.
All right, ladies. Good to see you.
All right. Thank you. All right. So I feel like there's another race that's probably about to be called soon too.
Which one are we going on?
Which one would that be?
Say it before you click on it.
I'm guessing the lieutenant governor's race
is about to be called
for John Wall.
Yes.
Did you just get some intel?
Maybe. But I don't know.
Huh. Okay.
Because we're at 57, 44.
And that's
43.
where I wish that and will come on in just a minute and explain this to us. But what is the number beyond which there's no getting past? Where's the point of no return?
I think,
and the more we do this, the more we'll know it.
Yeah, let's ask Will that because his, I want to say Rain Man.
Rain Man was a savant.
Yeah, his savant mind. He's got it all worked out based on. It's really bizarre, but I think it depends on what counties have reported in, and I don't know.
There's got to be some
a lot of
formula.
things.
There's got to be some formula that.
Well, I mean, you remember, and thank God it's Alabama, and so we don't face what we did in 2020. But don't you remember? I don't remember if it was Karl Rove or somebody having a meltdown on national TV because it said that's not right. That's so and so county, and he knew the numbers so well.
Yes,
and he was like, "That's not right. This is not right." And then everything kind of shifted, and then there was a break, and then all the other ballots started to come in. But it's people who are in the business who know the numbers like that. And Will is that person for the state of, he knows the numbers, he knows the counties, he knows the communities. And that is a great thing.
Well, Todd Stacey just tweeted, he retweeted AP calling the race for Catherine Robertson. He says, I think we'll have calls in other 2 big races here shortly.
Okay.
So 2 races coming.
Maybe we'll be still on the air when these happen.
I mean, we can keep going as long as we want.
That's the beauty of what we do. I am really surprised. I guess, would y'all have guessed, and I think I said that we should guess the first race that's called. Would y'all have guessed?
What did I say?
Is that what you said?
I did, yeah.
Did we ask that? Did we talk about that? Or did you
volunteered at the end?
You said it. We said it off air.
We said it off air.
Yeah,
okay.
But I did let the record show. I said, I think that one will be called first for Catherine. I did say for Catherine.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's just go. Huh. Yep. So that's the question for Will Ainsworth. What's the point of no return? How do you know? Boom. This is it. It's over.
Let's see. All right. West Allen's at 43%. John Wall is at 56%. This is with 30 of 67 counties. See, Jared Hudson, 42%. Barry Moore, 58%. Corey Hill, 54. Christina, 46. Chris Beaker, 46. Jim Ziegler, 53. So, see, to me, I mean, and that is kind of wild to think about. You've got only 30 of 67 counties reported, but Todd Stacey saying 2 more races are about to be called.
Fascinating.
That's, kind of crazy.
What do you guys think about all that?
Yeah, I would think maybe, I think the Senate and Lieutenant Governor will be called here momentarily. If the numbers are like that.
Okay.
Any comments, texts?
We do have quite a bit of comments. We just haven't had any opportunities to get
well,
to.
let's talk. Let's
and we got to do our champagne
friends.
too before we do Will Ainsworth.
Yeah, we do.
Why do we have to do it before Will?
Or we can do it with Will.
Or we can do it after Will.
That's true. Let's see.
Why you got to put the champagne in a box?
I don't know. You're the one that brought the champagne out of the box.
like,
You said it
I've
right in
blown
front of
it.
us.
Yeah, it is getting hot.
Yeah, she needs to be sipped soon.
Let's this is from earlier. Brad on the Facebook said Spanish Fort's Maine precinct ended up with less than half of the May primary numbers.
Oh goodness.
David on the Facebook says, keep it up. Your voices are appreciated. Thank you, David, very much. Bully Bell says, very low turnout at my polling station in Chilton County. Noah on the YouTube says, thank you for rolling live tonight. I tuned in for the best live coverage in the state, says Noah.
Noah.
Oh,
You know,
hey, thanks.
I can't say Noah's other name.
Thank you, Noah. It's good to hear from
Can't
you.
say- Okay.
They know
Hi.
Noah. I don't know Noah.
Yeah.
Let's see.
You might have met Noah. You just don't know it.
He's one of our
You just
favorites.
don't
Don't
know
know.
it.
I know him. Yeah. Yeah, we got a ton of other comments, but
Just roll through as many as you can.
let's see where to
Your
start.
highlights, Mr. Producer Man.
ALGOP is watching. Team ALGOP at headquarters.
Hey, Team Algot.
That just
Hello, friends.
makes me giggle.
Amy Beth got a hi, Amy Beth from
Hey,
Matt
Matt.
on the YouTube.
It's my
Matt
friend in
Ruff.
Nashville. How are you? We worked together on Larry Taunton's show.
Look at that.
He's a great guy.
What a great
Hi.
name.
John from Minor says he changed a vote from one he made in the primary in this runoff. It said,
Did you?
made me vote against the mudslinging, and I'll say I did too.
I wonder, okay, that would be a great thing for our listeners, watchers to text in about and write in. Did you switch one of your votes from May? What was it?
May 19th.
19th
Yes.
to June 16th.
Yes.
I did.
Yes.
I did in one of the big races. I won't say which, but
I did. I did. Mhm.
what about you?
I didn't.
Steady Eddie right
That
here.
is that's interesting. So these weeks do make a difference. And then you think about the absentee ballots that were filled out weeks ago before maybe some, because everybody holds their best cards for last. But a lot can change in the last week or two.
Yeah, and I even did absentee. I voted last Wednesday when I dropped it off, and I changed, and I sat there. I filled out every other one, and I sat and looked at that race for like 2 days and thought about it, and I ended up deciding to flip them.
Wow.
Mine was just on information. It was not, it was a big race, but it was not one of the biggest
The
races.
hugest.
Biggest. But that's interesting because you do observe and you do pay attention. And you're right, JP. The thing I think we've all heard the most, and y'all are affirming that, is some of the ads and didn't work. And that's what some people that I talked to, even over the weekend, were ready for it to be over. And they were changing what they were thinking. So it'll be interesting to see and go back and ask those people, who did you vote for the first time, if you're comfortable saying, versus the second time.
Well, and I'll say this too. There was things that came out that made me change my vote, but mainly I would say I kind of expected certain races to go to a runoff. And so you kind of vote for it. You vote differently knowing that this is it, where you kind of, okay, well, I'll have another chance to vote on this. But yeah, there was a lot that went on in that short time period between the general or the primary and the runoff that made me change my mind. But also when I thought you also take in the low turnout with the runoffs.
Yes.
And you think about every vote counts. Every vote matters with that. And then you just kind of, each vote has more weight in that matter. So
Agree. Also, I think if it's going to rain next election day, we really do need to invest in a bus and pick people up, because apparently people will really not turn out if it's raining.
There's not enough buses in the world.
There isn't, but
There's not.
I'm offering myself as
Horse and
tribute.
buggy.
Actually, my husband is tribute. We'll be on the bus and we'll get you if it means you'll go vote.
I'm sorry. If the rain is keeping you from voting, I got nothing for you. I don't understand why people are scared to go in the rain to go anywhere.
Well, my friends at the polling place said that. I mean, more workers there than people voting. And they said the rain did affect people. So anyway, I'm suggesting that we need a Rightside bus, and Chris will drive it.
I love that idea. I do want to. Dang it!
What? All right. Are we waiting on Will?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. All right. So look, I'm going to preview.
Yeah, we need to do a check-in on numbers. I'm hearing, yes, 2 races are about to be called.
And affirming some of the things we're saying, that statistically there are some races that are insurmountable. And so we've passed the point of no return. And then don't forget, after tonight, we do have a show tomorrow.
Yeah, we do.
And we are perhaps going to be talking about the Pride Night kerfuffle in the hats for MLB. Know if y'all saw that. Don't know if you saw the planned violence that was going to happen at the UFC event.
Yes.
Did you guys see that?
Oh, yeah, I did.
That was a whole thing. Sinclair is going to have hot flash news because it's Wednesday. Also, what the Hale County Wednesday, which means we will take apart what happened today. And not necessarily candidates, but lessons that we've learned. And maybe one of our friends that we've had on before will come on. I need to text him and ask him if he'll come on. So those are just a couple of things we're looking at. There will be breaking news that we'll talk about, a lot of Alabama news. So don't forget, we're live tomorrow from 10 to 12. And if you can't watch us live, then go back and watch. And then we'd love it if you would like, share, and even subscribe. Because we had a practice newsletter today.
We did have a practice
We
newsletter.
had a
It looks
few
so
things
good.
that we need to tinker with, but it's coming, guys. So we just have one last, run through with our developer. He's going to help us. So yay. So stay tuned. But those all things are coming up. But right now, guess what? Yours truly, Will Ainsworth.
Hey, live from a hotel room in Tuscaloosa. I'm down here with Hayes for a baseball camp. So,
Oh, yuck. What are you doing there?
Tuscaloosa needs the Lord also. So, right? So,
They need the Lord bad. I was there the other day and I was like, whoa.
Hayes is part of a thing called Yellowhammer Games put on by Prep Baseball. So it's a cool thing. Top baseball player. So he had an opportunity to compete. So I dropped him off this morning, went to Montgomery work, came back this afternoon, watched him play. We just got done eating at Chuck's Fish.
Nice.
Yeah, and I got a chance to look over the election. So I can tell you what's going to happen if you want to know.
Tell us.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all have already been talking about it, but Senate race, everything I've seen, Barry's gonna, pull that out and win. Lieutenant Governor John Wall, another impressive night. He's gonna win. Catherine Robertson's gonna win. Corey Hill's gonna win. It looks like to me, with the votes that are outstanding, Jim Ziegler will squeak that one out and stay around 52-ish, maybe 51, depending on what happens there. So that's kind of the way that's going to shake out.
All right. Tell us how you do this. How does your brain, how can you look at Chris Beaker and Jim Ziegler are, they're actually pretty far apart at this point from what I'm looking at. But how do you know? That
or take any of them, right? You look at, Jared Hudson, right? The county that he's doing the best in is Jefferson. And you can go on there and see percentage that he's got, that he's getting of the vote. And then look at the percentage left of the vote and figure out, okay, he's probably going to gain 7,000 votes. Okay, that's great, right? But when you're down, close to 20,000 on there, that's not going to make up enough difference. And with Ziegler, if you look at that, Mobile and Baldwin's his strongest counties. And those two counties still have a decent amount of the votes still out. Whereas for Beaker, his strongest counties, Tuscaloosa, I think Jefferson, he had a lot of different counties, but there wasn't as much of the vote share out. So if you're behind, you've got to look at what's still outstanding, and can you make up the ground? And, So that's what I was looking at all those, and that's where with Barry, the counties he's in and the margins he's got. I think he'll win by a comfortable margin. Same with John Wall, Catherine. I think they've already called that one. And then, Corey Hill, very impressive night. Won a lot of counties. So, and then, I thought the Chris Beaker, Jim Ziegler race was interesting to me how tight it was. But what won that race for Ziegler was Mobile, Baldwin, and some of those surrounding counties. He ran the score up pretty good, got 60-70% of the vote.
How do you think, are you watching the Emily Jones race, the state school board race?
I have not looked at that.
Okay.
I can't. If you want me to.
148 right now, but it's kind of hard to tell because I don't know what's come in yet. It looks like a small percentage compared to the rest of the state.
Where do you go?
Should I make him go away?
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm still here. Let me see if I can find this real quick.
Family disappear?
He can multitask.
Hold on 1 second.
Okay. See, this is what you get. Basically, he is Alabama's conservative Karl Rove.
Yeah. Do you
There you
remember
go.
Chris Matthews too?
I do remember. Yes. Yeah. It's a good call.
Did they both have? Who was the original whiteboarder?
Chris
Steve
Matthews.
Kornacki.
Oh, see?
Who's that?
This is why you're the savant.
Steve
Governor.
Kornacki. Sounds like a tennis.
Oh,
Was your major accounting in college?
No, I took accounting. I didn't like it though. It was I got my degree in marketing. It will not let me. For some reason, I can't pull that up. So it won't let me pull that race up.
That's all right.
Are there any?
I'm back.
I think all your people are winning and are going to win. Blah 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 blah. Whatever. We'll beat the girls again. Okay, fine. Were there any surprises?
What were y'all's picks today? Were there? Yeah, I didn't hear your picks. What were y'all's?
All right, hold on.
Well, we were all this.
We're very similar to you.
We were our numbers. I don't know. We'll do the math on the numbers, but we flipped Hudson and Moore just to be contrarian because that was also one of the races that the polling.
They can't see your board on the screen.
Okay. The polling was so.
Still can't see it.
Yeah, he can see it.
Can you read it?
Can I?
You move your glasses?
Yeah, I kind of do. It's hard to see.
Well, just read them
anyway,
off.
yeah. So we were basically the same winners, just some percentage points off. But we had Hudson at 53 and Moore at 47. We just flipped that because to me, that race with the polls, you could have told me any one of them could have won by. I was thinking 4 or 5, but now it's going to be like 18.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. I'm curious your thoughts on polls and polling at this point. Should we even pay attention?
Yeah, there's different type polls, and they poll different demographics. So what I understood about the Senate race and lieutenant governor's race was the text polls had Jared way up because it's a younger crowd. And, me endorsing Barry, I got worn out on Facebook, right? I was like, whoa, the Hudson crowd was very into social media. And look, Barry's a good friend. I've got a lot of respect for Jared too. But I think you look at traditional polling, it tries to, it calls even cell phones, but also I think some ground lines still. So you get an older electorate with that, which is going to be your higher percentage of voters in a Republican primary. And so I think that was the difference in why you saw different numbers all over the place in this. The best thing to do is have a good sample size that is the same size as what the electorate is going to be on election day. You can't have all old people. You can't have all young people. You got to have a good mix, right, of what you think is going to be the breakdown. And then you also can't poll there was a big discrepancy in some of the polls that had Hudson up had a lot more moderates and liberals in it than what some people thought was fair to put in there. Because in a Republican runoff that's a primary, normally your most conservative people go vote. So anyway, that's just a few thoughts on that.
Can I break some news real quick?
Oh, you got some breaking news?
Yellowhammer has called the lieutenant governor's race for John Wall.
Okay.
Breaking about 2 minutes ago.
And so that means Charlie is dancing right now.
That is
In heaven. Rip Charlie.
Charlie's
Hey,
officially our
note
mascot.
to whoever runs for lieutenant governor in the future: do not attack somebody for a tiger. Do not attack somebody for a raccoon. That does not work well in primary elections in the Republican Party.
Oh,
So
Charlie.
where do we go from here? This was a very intense 30 days. And
Yeah.
we're going to need to come together. So what's your word to us as we move forward?
Yeah, I think Republican Party is hands down the best.
Oh, I think you got a call.
Just getting to the
No,
best part.
That's Tuscaloosa for you.
You just
Tuscaloosa.
Do you know I have the best t-shirt coming your way? It's going to make you happy for July 4th.
What does it say?
I just can't wait to give it to you.
Did you give me a hint?
No.
Well, what was Will gonna say? We need to hold hands.
He'll come back.
What Will was going to say was, get it together, people. We're in a good spot. We're still a red state. We have great leaders. We're going to be okay, but we've got to stick together.
Okay, so real quick, what do we think about what's going to come next with the lieutenant governor one in particular? Because West Allen was fighting really hard against John Wall's residency. Do you think this? I don't think this is going to be over tonight. With
You don't think? You really think they're going to try to carry it out?
Put us through that. I mean,
I'm just asking.
I know.
That's the main.
I need champagne for that.
And by the way,
answer.
the lieutenant governor is back.
Okay.
Go back to him,
Great.
So yeah.
The Wi-Fi in Tuscaloosa is terrible.
I guess so. I don't know. I lost y'all. I was like, hello, and I could see y'all. But anyway, I went. The answer is Republican Party needs to unify, come together, make sure we smash the Democrats in the fall. And that's the answer. I mean, we have the, best state in the country, hands down best country in the world. Republican Party has the best policies and ideas to keep our state conservative and to keep, Alabama moving forward. So, I think that's what we got to do. And, everybody's got to, just remember the Republicans first and get over whatever happened in the primary and come together and let's go win the election, because the Democrats are fired up. So we got to make sure we don't forget that and that everybody's unified.
Okay.
It's a good word.
I can say this because it's you, because that sounds all nice and fluffy. But how do you do we need to have a cookout? Do we need to light candles and hold hands and skip through fields? Like, how do you practically
I'll say
do
this.
that?
I mean, my primary was heated with Twinkle, and I'll tip my hat to her. She came to me and actually did a fundraiser for me right after she lost and showed a lot of class. And so, my advice is to whoever lost, be the bigger person, go support and endorse and just kind of bury the hatchet on whatever bad blood there was and do what's best for the party in our state.
Do you say I'm sorry for all the things I said when I was...
Who, me?
No, I mean, just in general. What's the t-shirt? I'm sorry for all the things I said while I was docking
hungry.
the boat. Yeah, I mean,
or
you
docking the boat.
I'm
All
telling you, it's Tuscaloosa.
I think he's getting calls.
He's getting calls.
So I think it's
Is
it. Here's the thing. One of my
Thanks, Will. You can go enjoy your night in Tuscaloosa.
piece. We're gonna.
That really I appreciate him calling in. It is weird how he can break down.
Mm-hmm. He understands it, and we need people who understand it to explain it to the rest of us, because it is interesting if you understand it. If you don't, you're like, who won? Which is fine. Now,
Oh, that's not my sticker. That's yours.
Allison.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you want to text Will and let him know he's good? So
Oh.
keep her joining.
Yeah.
He probably just
Thank you, Will.
walked away and said, I give up.
Although I do need to talk to you about the committee I'm on now. So I need to understand my assignment. All right. So we made it. We made it, guys.
Do we want to stick around for one more call that I think is coming?
Let's stick around
One
for
more
one
call.
more call.
No,
a surprise call?
No. Like, sorry, I like
Election
a race
call?
call.
Oh.
Yeah. Let's few more minutes on that, because the other thing we have to do to close us out before we kick off a crazy good day tomorrow is we need to open the Prosecco and share a toast.
Okay.
All right, Sinclair.
Oh gosh.
Put your eyeglasses on.
Hold on.
I don't want to. Okay.
Are you going to do it the official way?
We can't do it just basic.
Oh,
we have to do it fun.
I gotta wear the Sinclair goggles.
I'm going to just look down.
No, this is going to get everywhere.
Are you shaking it up? Allison.
Oh gosh, dude.
Don't twist it.
She's trying to hit me with her quart bottle.
Allison, twist the top a little bit like they do at the restaurant. Let me open it.
No.
Oh
my gosh.
You scared me so
Close
bad.
your
I'm gonna
eyes.
try and catch
At
it.
least there's a doctor here.
I'm gonna try and catch it.
Allison.
I can't do it. It won't. Hold on.
Hold on. Okay, there you go. Okay.
So bad at this.
Oh wait, it went over your head. Okay.
Are you okay?
It didn't
I'm
get
good.
your
We're
eyeball.
Yay! Woo! All right.
Oh, aim lower, Sinclair. I was so close, actually, kind of.
We're toasting because this nonsense is over.
Do you want some?
This was so nonsense.
Do you want any? Okay.
Me?
I'm looking at the person who's my ride that shall not be named.
Oh, we got another call, by the way.
Okay. All right. There we go. This is a perfect way to close out the night.
Oh.
Do we want to announce this one now?
Yeah. All right. Hold on. Before you do that, we're going to 1, 2, 3.
Hey, you got to hold it by the thing, not like a redneck. JP, by the stem.
Pinky's out.
Pinky's out.
Pinky's out.
What do? We survived.
We're toasting to the nonsense being over.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Cheers.
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 Cheers. Clink.
Cheers.
All right. Call it. JP.
Yellowhammer News has officially called the U.S. Senate race for Barrymore.
Okay.
What is the percentage? What are we looking at?
I'll go to WSFA and look.
That's good.
Barrymore is
we should
currently
have
at.
mimosas in the morning.
Okay.
Yeah, we should.
I'll get some more juice because I need to get some coffee on the way
The
in.
current percentage is 59.5% for Barrymore.
Is this legal?
I love the interwebs.
We're on the internet. Do you know the amount of things that people do live streaming on the internet?
True.
Bill Maher
They steal
smokes
stuff.
weed constantly.
Yeah, Bill Maher literally smokes weed on his show.
Mm.
But yeah, so we've got Attorney General, Lieutenant Governor, and Senate have all been called.
Say it one more time.
Attorney General, Lieutenant Governor, and Senate have all been called.
Name who won each one.
Catherine Robertson has been called earlier, like 20 minutes ago, as the winner for Attorney General. John Wall, about 5 minutes ago, was called Lieutenant Governor winner. And then Barrymore was just called as the winner for the Senate race.
What are the other races looking like? Anybody pulling away?
Let me stop.
To me, it looks like Corey Hill is inching
Yes.
up each time I check back in for Ag Commissioner.
Yeah.
He is the farmer from Marshall County. It
What is the
looks
Marshall
like
County Mafia? Marshall County runs the state.
they do. There's
Maybe they're just really good people.
a lot of good farmers, and they are good people in Marshall County.
So right now, Corey Hill is at 53.8%. The
Okay.
WSFA doesn't show like percentage vote left, but that's
Okay.
current percentage.
And then we're watching our North Alabama State Board of Education. I
Yes.
can't remember which district.
District 8, Emily Jones is currently at 52.3%.
And then we'll apparently be getting into some trouble after not good trouble. There's bad trouble and there's good trouble. We're going to be in some good trouble with some education things over the next couple of months. So get ready for that.
Oh, shoot.
Had
Yeah,
a
you
great
gotta-
phone call today, and I'm excited for what's going on in our state. So I'm just going to put that out there. So that's excellent. But we're watching that race because, as we talk on the show very often, we know that what happens in the classroom matters, and the state school board really matters. So watch that race. And then what do we have left?
The only statewide race remaining is Ag Commissioner.
Okay.
No.
And Public Service Commission.
Oh, excuse me. Public
And
Service
that
Commission,
one
that's correct.
is going to be probably the last one called.
Yeah, that one will be the next one called, I would bet.
The next one?
Yes. Let me
Really?
where did it go?
Can I push the button?
see.
Let's see what it's looking like here.
Where did the Public Service Commission go? Oh, there it is. Zig Ziegler is currently at 53.1%, and estimated vote in for that is 66%. I'm seeing now they're now putting up.
Okay.
So I think that one he's slowly pulling away as the percentage of vote coming in is going up.
And that state school board race looks almost like a dead heat. So I'm not sure what's going to happen there. So, wow, several races still to keep your eyes on. And honestly, we hope you have enjoyed the show tonight.
Thank y'all.
It's fun being live. We love hearing from you.
Yes. Thanks to everyone that tuned in tonight for making us your election night coverage. There's a lot of options for that, but we had a great turnout of viewers tonight. So.
What?
Sounds like when you get on an airplane. We know you have lots of choices.
Sorry, that's true.
We appreciate you joining us.
You can watch anybody else in the state, and they chose us. So
they are not as fun as us.
So we appreciate
No, they're not.
Because this was actually a lot of fun. It is different. Right side after dark
at night. That's a SpongeBob reference for those who don't know.
This was a blast. I say we make it a thing.
Let's make it a thing. We actually may have a live at night show very soon.
Oh, yeah. We do have a fun thing coming up.
So the first week of July.
Yeah.
Pay attention to that. That's
That'll
coming.
Be a ton of fun.
But we'll do these more often. We have a lot coming up, but we are very thankful for each and every one of you. And like we said, if you like it, we'd love for you to share this show with your friends. Tell them all about us. Subscribe to our newsletter. We promise it's coming out. It's technical at this point. And from there, y'all are just the best. Truly.
And you really should join us tomorrow and every day from 10 to 12. We are here every day. And it's pretty much this show.
It is. No alcohol, but
with coffee
instead
of alcohol.
But
yeah, it's coffee, right?
And if you have one of those things they call a job and you can't watch from 10 to noon, you can catch us after your job in the car on Spotify or X or wherever you want to. But I promise we get you the news and we're actually kind of fun. I do appreciate it. JP, thanks for playing along because I think sometimes we come up with these ideas and you're like, I'm not so sure.
He hasn't developed a poker face yet.
I'm along for the ride. Can y'all tell whenever I'm...
JP.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, we can.
Yes, you need to work on that.
I don't have that.
It's okay. That's why we love you.
But Amy Beth just says, I'll bring you cookies. And he's like, okay.
Yeah, okay, fine.
Y'all, thanks for joining us. We will see you bright and early. Thanks for voting. If you didn't, you should feel shame and guilt, and I hope you don't sleep at all. I'm just kidding. There's always next time. We'll work on this. But fun night, still a few races. Congratulations to everyone that won. And the people that didn't, you know what? The sun will come up tomorrow, and you're loved. And God is still in control. Just remember it. And like everybody else, I feel like we all need to go touch grass tomorrow. Just remember, we're going to be okay. Y'all make good choices tonight and stay on the right side, and we'll see you soon.